Welcome to the Two Dudes podcast. Uh, Full disclosure, Kevin, that little "this meeting is being recorded" thing when we start the podcast now, I've come to like that little touch from Zoom. At the same time, I kind of hate it because last week, as you know, um, I understand you had the soccer banquet, but
Yeah.
I did an extra segment with our friends from the the Horsemen, and it was a really good topic. And we had some really good insight. And once we were done with it, I realized I never heard that woman's voice saying this meeting is being recorded. So I'm kicking myself in the ass because I think either I erased it by mistake, which I don't believe I did because I retraced my steps. I don't think I hit record in the first place. I must have been tired.
And,
I was sick, bro.
you know, I'll take blame for that. It was after hours. You're not as young as you used to be. That should have been me doing the after hours set. My bad, people. I left the after hours to the old man. He couldn't stay woke. Literally, couldn't
Whatever.
stay woke.
Anyway, this is the Two Dudes podcast. I'm Rick. That's Kevin. How you doing, young man?
Uh, you know, that good 24 life, good, you know.
Oh,
Oh,
so
tired as hell,
we
if I'll
doing it
be
backwards
honest.
now? So I'm
Hey,
15.
yeah, you 15 with a hell of a beard.
Hey, well, Zeus had a white beard his entire life, so I'm thinking,
Motherfucking teachers like, Ricky, you have really aged over the Memorial break.
hey, don't think for a second that when they were doing football signups, I didn't decide today at school to just kind of like slide there and write my name down, see if I could get another year of eligibility.
Yeah, your knees would have said no to that.
They probably would have, because I don't think it would be my knees though. For real, I think it would be my ankles because after running 3 miles this morning at 4 a.m. and then having a full 12 plus hour day today, uh, my ankles are talking. They are talking.
I
So
hope
I'm
you ice
pretty
them
sure.
up.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I literally just got home right before we started to record the podcast. So I will get to that, but it's all good. I'll make it work.
Okay.
It's part of the process. Slap a little what's that stuff you put on them aching muscles? Tiger Bomb.
Well, there's more than just that out there. I just want you to know that.
Yeah, I don't like that being gay and all that other stuff. Ice God, that's old
I mean, shit you grew up with.
now, bro. I actually grew up with Tiger Bomb because that's what we used during track and field days in high school. I remember the first time I put that stuff on too. I had my feet were a little bit sore because I was training in racing flats. And, racing flats don't have as much padding as normal training shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And it was something where the soreness would have went away in a couple of days. You'd be used to it and all that. But I decided, being smarter than I really was, I'm gonna put some of this Tiger Balm on here. So the coach gave me some. I put it on there generously, put my socks back on, and then it came time for our race.
Shit was on fire.
Hey, full disclosure again, who won the race?
Richard won because he was that girl on fire.
Yes, sir. And
He was
and
at
that
least
was the only
what it
event that
was
I
on
had to run.
HBC.
That was the only event that I had to run that day. So I went back in the bleachers and I just like laid down and passed out for a little bit.
Damn shame.
Hey,
So has everything been good your way?
yeah, um, you know, just trying to stay healthy, man. That's part of what I want to talk about today. Just being healthy. Uh, Even though you claim to be 24, you are no spring chicken. And,
Ah,
we got to take care of ourselves.
yeah,
We got to take care of ourselves. Uh,
that's very true.
I remember a statistic in the 80s. It was very rare for young black men our age to make it past their mid 30s. Here we are today, both of us are past our 30s.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit past my 30, you well past your 30. But we've hit that mark. And I used to joke, I still joke around with people, tell them I'm gonna live till I'm 100. I'm gonna live till I'm 100. Okay, I'm 51. If I'm gonna live till I'm 100, I'm on the back end now.
Oh, you ain't gonna make it till you're 100. I get 85 at best.
No. If they got to replace me with little cybernetic parts, I'm gonna make it. I'm going the distance. But seriously though, being on the backside of whatever age I am, I know that I've got less days ahead of me than I do behind me. So it's kind of a struggle. When we in our 20s, you can, get up, do your 3 sets of whatever push-ups, sit-ups, and hit the ground running and go do whatever you got to do over the course of the day. But that shit gets harder when you get older. It's harder to do, it's harder to maintain, and it takes longer to see results. Uh, you know, I remember when I was teens, early 20s, even 30s, I was I was a very thin lad, very thin. And
Did you call
now,
yourself a lad, really?
yeah, I can do that. I'm old. When you're
You
old, you
old
can
as
you can
shit.
throw any kind of I'll call you a whippersnapper. How's that?
I will hang up this Zoom.
No, after you gave birth to a shit last week, I will call you a whippersnapper.
You know, none of them survived.
Stillborn.
We gonna get canceled before we get started.
You
Oh,
know, I started to beep out a few things because I knew it was going on Facebook, but I'm like, nah, I didn't put
yeah,
stuff on
fuck
here
it.
before.
Fuck it.
But
People,
I've heard of people getting banned from Facebook for like 30 days here, 30 days there.
yeah, but things they post, far as what they typing or whatever, they, man, don't worry about that shit.
Well,
We are far from any of that.
I don't mind at all. I mean, I want to test the water. Send me a warning. I don't care. It's freedom of speech. Do you know
Yeah.
what kind of legal team I will bring down on Facebook if they try to like take us down for saying what we want? For real?
So I just look at it and just laugh. Because people make a big deal about it. I'm like, your lives took control by it if you tripping off the 30 days. Really ain't that damn deep.
And
Let's get a couple things going. We got about 10 minutes for our guests show up for the Thriller in Manila.
holler at me. What you got?
All right, so I sent it to you a while ago. Have you seen it, the controversy at the French Open that
Naomi?
yeah,
Yeah, she
that she's
withdrew.
withdrawing. She's gonna do doubles with Venus, but she said that they should have gave her a pass with the media. She wasn't ready to talk to the media this go around. Said she's been in like hell since she originally won in 2018. So my thing is, should athletes be required to talk after they have a sporting event, or should it be like a next day type thing?
I'm of two minds on the subject. Part of me wants to say yes, and here's the reason why I would say yes. I'll get to the no part in a little bit. But the media has to be immediate, relation to the two terms. So they need the story now, so they can run with it now. ESPN's got to find out now what's going on. And because of that, part of the job of an athlete, you want to call it a job, part of the job requirements are to meet with the press. And that's the reason why so many athletes get fined from their teams or from their so-called management in their sports
Mm-hmm.
because they don't talk to the press. They're they are they are going against what they are contractually obligated to do. And when we talk about contracts, believe it or not, that is one of the things that's on an athlete's contract. It's not just a blank piece of paper that says we'll pay you 45 million over 4 years. It specifically says on contracts, these are the things you can do, these are the things you cannot do during the season, off the season. And during the season, one of the things that they will mention is media, press conferences, talking to media, in the locker room, at the press booth, um, during practices. If there's a camera thrown in your face and a microphone, you need to respond, or you could go no comment, which is a response. But I remember many times Beast Mode got hit with a fine because
Yeah.
he didn't want to talk to the media. He was
Another
notorious
thing
for
I'm
that.
asking you is, fuck all the contract shit. Do you think they should have to talk?
Now, this is where I will say no, because let's just say you're on that Kansas City Chiefs squad from last year, and you got your ass handed to you 32-9, and you're not in no mood to talk. You just lost the Super Bowl. Get with me tomorrow. Let me sleep on it. I just got my ass beat. The Raiders put the blueprint out there, and the Patriots, the Buccaneers ran with it, literally, all over you. You're not gonna want to talk about it. That ass whooping y'all got where only your kicker showed up. He probably don't mind talking because he made his points. But Mahomes, he
I
don't want to talk.
I love how we're so loved to be hated by everybody. Never have I seen a
Welcome
franchise.
to that. Welcome to that. Finally, y'all
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 ain't
y'all
glad.
just got that these last 3, 4, maybe 5 years.
Ain't nobody cared about y'all since the '80s.
It don't matter. We're still that team everybody loves to hate. We're the enemy. We're the team in black.
No
Everybody.
one cares. Y'all more like Teddy Ruxpin to people nowadays. No one fears y'all. They fear New England with Cam's broken arm more than they do y'all,
That's fine. That's
and that's
absolutely
sad.
fine. I have no problem with that. But
So
in answer to your question, though, the answer is no, because you would feel some kind of way because you lost that game. It's fair if I'm somebody from the press for me to give you a night. You just lost this game. Let me get with you tomorrow, and then we'll print the story. We
see,
we can tell everybody what happened during the game, but we'll go the next day and get your insight. I don't think it's fair to stick a camera in your face that very minute as soon as the confetti starts falling for Tom Brady.
my thing is, I look at it like this. I don't want to interview you the next day because who said you go want to talk tomorrow either? I may not be able to find you the next day. I'd rather talk to you the day it happens, but I'm gonna let you go get in the shower first. I'm gonna let you come out dressed, and I'm not gonna ask you a question. You're just gonna release a statement of how you feel about the game, how your team played, and that's it. And you go about your business.
All
It
right,
should be
well,
more regulated and controlled.
let's pretend it's February 3rd and it's 9:15 p.m. and you just got waxed 32-9. Kevin, how do you feel about that ass whooping you just took? Give me a statement.
Oh, plain and simple. Did we lose? Yes. Did Tampa beat us? No, we beat ourselves. We had injuries.
Okay. Whoa,
Tampa
whoa,
took
whoa, whoa,
advantage.
whoa, 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 whoa. 32-30, you lost the game. 32 to
But did
9,
Tampa beat
you
us?
got your
No.
ass whooped.
Tampa didn't beat us. When Eric Fisher went down, we lost the Super Bowl.
So you're saying if you were full strength and you lost
We
the
would
game.
not have lost the Super Bowl.
Okay, let's back up for a second. You lost earlier in the season 40-32. You were full strength then.
That was one game.
Did you get beat or did you lose the game?
That was one game we lost. We lost that game. But when we took that game serious, we started kicking your ass. We didn't have enough time to come back. We showed you when we played you the second time.
It wasn't
When
about
we take
time,
you
bro.
serious, we can win.
Bro,
And
it wasn't
we came
about
back and
time.
won.
If you're going to use the clock, then you can say the same thing for the second game with us because
And I
y'all had
said,
the ball
when
last.
we took the game serious, we came back and won. We gave you points. We spotted you points. No different than when Tyreek looked at T.O. Hey, let's race. I'm gonna give you 10 yards, then I'm gonna walk you by 10 yards. And what did Tyreek do? T.O. go bring his nephew. We about to run all over you. Oh, okay. Boom. Let me go ahead. All right, bye T.O. Bye nephew. Oh, y'all behind me?
And I will give it to Tyreek. He is the third fastest man in the NFL.
Well, according to the latest thing, was it Robinson on our team that just ran a 4.2?
I believe he is now the fastest man in the
Which is
NFL.
ridiculous.
And
But
he's the last person I would have thought of.
Robinson had speed coming out of Michigan.
Yeah,
It's just the thing
but
with
if you would
Robinson,
have said a Kansas City Chief will be the fastest man in the NFL, I'd have said Tyreek Hill all day.
nah, because we got a team full of speed. It's just any given Sunday type setup. The thing with Robinson though that disappoints me, and I like that the team put him on notice. You've been in the league 6 years. It's time to put up. Sammy ain't there. You ain't got to worry about Sammy coming taking your spot, coming back from injury.
I think that works in his favor too, because I think Watkins was really holding him back and he was holding the team back. Watkins was good for 1 or 2 games a year and then he just disappeared.
And that's the thing. Watkins was his hamstring bothered him so much last season. We never got that game from him. So that was kind of but hey, that's Baltimore's problem now. We gave Sammy a ring. We gave Sammy retirement. Baltimore giving his grandkids retirement now. So hey, I thank you, Sammy. You a chief for life. Appreciate you. But it was time to let that broke nigga go. He was like that Buick that you just when you know it's about to die, you get up under there, you tap that starter, or we gonna ride a little longer. Then
Now
2 days later, you tap
you've
that
opened up a
starter
whole
again.
nother can of worms, man. You said he's a chief for life. Let's say 3, 4 years from now he decides to retire. Should he retire a chief, and is he worthy to retire a chief?
Oh, he's not gonna retire a chief. Well, no, I'll tell you, he's not gonna retire a chief, but he'll be considered chief for life because of the Super Bowl ring. That's what's gonna tie him to Kansas City. He's gonna be affiliated to no team because he was 3 years Buffalo, a year and a half St. Louis, LA. He was 3 years here, and he'll probably do 3 years in Baltimore.
What if Baltimore wins a ring though?
If Baltimore wins the ring, that's what he'll get to decide. I mean, because the thing is, let's keep it 100. He ain't going into the hall, so it really don't matter.
I like the way you thinking there. I like the way you thinking.
I just got confirmation. Number 2 is about to log in.
Yeah, I see that too. Real quick, as he's logging in.
I got a laugh for you because you're a Laker fan. A friend of mine put on Facebook today. I don't know who didn't have more hits, more injuries. Anthony Davis or Mary J. Blige.
Wow, that was a good. I'm gonna use that shit.
He said.
But remember this first and foremost. I'm all about the Bulls. So
yeah, he said I don't know who been hurt more, Anthony Davis or Mary J. Blige. I was like, oh, he a fool for that one. I was like, well, I think AD got Mary B.
If not, he coming up on her fast.
Yeah.
What's up, Tony?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got our third co-host because he's been on here more than the usual third co-host. Let's give it up to my man from the South and really from the 816, but now he in the 7 something. Give it up to the big bro.
704, dog. The 704.
Hey, I don't remember the rest of it. I just hit your name.
Yeah, you damn.
Hey, so what time the defensive player of the year celebration start?
Shit, as soon as they come back from Five Guys and we finish this podcast.
All right, when I gotta text her and give her a props. I meant to do it and I forgot.
Yeah. That's big. It's big. Proud of that.
Okay, so
put in the work.
Here's the question I asked Richard before you got on. Players, professional athletes, end of the game, do you think they should be required to talk to the media or they be they be able to pick when they get to talk to him.
I think they should be able to pick. Why does the media feel like they have the right to make someone talk to them? First of all, the media isn't paying their contract. The media, they don't have a TV deal with the media. If they're gonna talk to anybody, maybe just the network that is paying.
Now hold, back up. That is actually part of the deal. I was telling Kevin before you came on. It is
I
their
understand that,
contract.
but why is that part of the deal? Why is that? He said, do I feel like they should have to? Now, out of obligation because it's part of the deal, yes, they signed that. But I'm saying they shouldn't even be doing it. Period. That shouldn't be a part of the deal. Why, if I'm not feeling, because all they want to do is just pick at you anyway. If I have a bum ass game or I go out there and I fuck up and I just may not feel like talking to no goddamn body, and I shouldn't have to. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna say what y'all gonna say. You gonna run the tape. You gonna put me on the blooper reel. You gonna do anything else you want to do. Why you gonna sit up there and ask me about, hey, that turnover that you committed with 3 minutes left in the game when y'all was down two? What did you see there? Bitch, obviously I saw the wrong thing. I mean, what the fuck? I turned the ball over. Like, why am I? Why do I have to sit there and answer this stupid question?
And
When
I
you
do
can
agree
sit
with you.
there,
I do agree with
I
you
don't
because
think it's
I don't
good.
think it was fair to have to turn to Patrick Mahomes and say, "Hey, bro, y'all only scored 9 points in the Super Bowl. What happened?" That was kind of mean.
We only scored 9 fucking points. That's what happened. Shit.
Yeah, because the reason why I asked that question is because the media supposedly has ruined the women's French Open when the number one player dropped out because of all that.
Well, yeah, she's ranked number two. She was number one with the French Open, but she was number two overall. Which, yeah, I mean, she's making a statement. I shouldn't have to talk to y'all just because, and I agree with that. Now, if she's gonna give her interviews, then let her choose who she wants to listen. Fucking politicians get to talk to whoever the hell they want to talk to. Let them athletes be able to choose who they want to give their interview to. It's their time. It's their voice. Don't tell me I got to stand up here in front of 20 of y'all and let y'all just, hurl whatever y'all want to hurl at me, and I'm supposed to sit here, and take it.
Take it, yeah.
All right,
All right,
Kevin,
ladies.
Nelson is on, so let's give
Oh,
him the question.
I thought that was Simone.
No, you couldn't have thought that.
I mean, that's what the fuckers say on the screen, Simone Shields. That's right there, You're gonna say,
That's a
damn,
sensitive
Moni.
side.
Damn, Moni.
That's when he supports
I gotta give y'all a chance. So I came with a woman's name.
Oh, so you come ask your
Yeah.
daughter, huh? All right.
All right,
Understood
so what
that.
y'all want to
Nelson?
talk about? What y'all want to talk about first? I mean, because me and Richard just gonna sit back and watch y'all go at it for a second.
Yeah, I
Y'all
understand y'all got a bone to pick with each other, so
Yeah, I mean, y'all talk about this Mayweather tomato can fight? Y'all want to talk about the Eagles and the Chiefs? What we doing?
Well,
Or
first
no,
we're gonna first we're gonna roll the tape back and help Nelson understand that I saw his last show where he stole my background, but we ain't gonna say nothing. We're just gonna
Oh,
accept whatever it
please.
is. We're gonna, ask the host who did it first. I can't believe them terrible hosts let you get away with that.
You
And they
need to
didn't
roll the tape back
back.
even further than that, because I've been out of this world. Okay.
Hey, that's where my crown came from. I appreciate that again.
Let me have a drink to that.
What are we sipping on today, sir?
Today's commentary is brought to you by Appleton Estate Rare Cast number 12 Jamaican Rum.
Oh, okay, nice selection.
Okay.
I just got off the clock. I ain't got nothing, so I just got off.
Just on the Tuesday shit. I just got off too. That's the best time to have it.
Okay, let's go straight into basketball. We all been watching the playoffs right now. Who's shocking y'all that's going home right now? Is any team shocking that's about to go?
For me, not really. I mean,
Nope.
it's playing out as expected. I'm shocked that the Lakers finna go home if Mr. Glass don't get himself together. You know, but it's going
See, I
as
was
expected,
going the
man.
opposite way. I was thinking that, I'm shocked that Phoenix hasn't put up as big a fight as I think they could have.
That team is just
Yeah,
so young.
I'm
Phoenix
not.
got
I
a better team
mean,
than people realize. Between Booker,
I'm.
that big man, and Chris Paul makes that engine run better than it's ever ran.
I'm not shocked at all with the Lakers. I figured, it was eventually gonna catch up with LeBron. You can't just team up with a superstar and then think you can add anything and keep winning.
Every
I
time.
mean,
Every time.
you can't just keep doing that, and it's catching him. Just like
It is.
I felt like in the bubble, they just kind of caught people off guard, because look at the people they played in the championship. Same thing with them. They kind of caught people off guard. But
Right.
I felt like Stephen A. Smith said it best about Jimmy Butler. He a star, but he's not a superstar. When
He's
you
not a
look at him,
superstar.
he don't do nothing. He don't never really carry a team. You got to really make him angry to make him really just go, And
Jimmy Butler is a great team's third best option.
you think he's a third?
I think he's a
second
third.
at least.
I think he's
Jimmy,
It depends on the
but
team.
I think he needs.
It really depends on the team. Because put him on
Okay.
Gold. All right. Even though
Yeah,
they're
I was
out,
gonna say,
put him on
let's-
Golden
let's-
State.
Mhm.
He's a third option when they're healthy.
Put
Yeah.
him on Milwaukee. Put him on Milwaukee Bucks team. What is?
He's a third option.
He's a third option.
You put him on Clippers, he's a third option. So I can see that.
Jimmy
But I
Butler
just-
is a third. He's a third.
Okay, I agree with that. He's a third option that talk a number one's game.
And got paid.
There's a
number
lot of
one
them that
money.
do that.
Yep.
And got paid number one money.
So let me ask y'all this question. How many true superstars are left in the league right now? Not stars, but true superstars.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Anthony Davis is a superstar.
Anthony Davis
He
ain't
hurt
a
too
star.
much.
He's not.
He's
Anthony
hurt
Davis is-
way too much.
he is
Not
good
only
player.
that, he can't carry a team. He proved it in New Orleans, so he ran to LA, so he didn't have to carry a team.
And I don't mean to I'm not trying to switch sports, but to me, him and Julio Jones are exact replicas of each other. When they own, they own. It's hard to stop them. But how many games you gonna get? Half the season? A third of the season? Maybe a playoff game or so? To me, it's a waste to invest in them unless you're gonna invest in them going into the playoffs or going into the, because look at Anthony Davis now. I keep looking at that injury and looking at it. Man, if he got hurt off it, I know you can land awkward, but dang, how many times you just gonna come down and then miss a couple games?
But
It seems like he get hurt like that all the time.
It's been that way his whole career. But I'm gonna toss this at you, even to add fuel to that fire and to take it to another level. He's so injury prone. He knows he's injury prone. That's why he went ahead and signed that extension with the Lakers instead of waiting until it was up to get that super max. He could have waited.
Yeah.
But he
Yep,
took it
he
because
could've.
he didn't trust his own body.
Yep.
Because
I
that
can ride
money is
with that.
guaranteed. He did not trust his own body because he could have waited. And he chose not to. He didn't have to sign that extension last year when he did.
And that's probably why LeBron just figured maybe I could squeeze another championship out of this, and then I'm just gonna ride on out. I'm
gonna be done. Because what you think he's seeing now himself? This dude can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
I can't do this shit without you.
How many rings LeBron got right now?
3. Is
Three
it
or
4?
I think it's
He
4.
got 4. He got 4.
All right. He must have got 2 with Miami then.
He got 2 with
Miami.
Miami, 1 with Cleveland.
and
or
then
with
one with
the
LA.
one with the
And
Lakers.
I
If you
don't
want to
even
call
like.
that a championship.
Thank you. That's I don't even like
If
calling
you
that
want to
bubble
call
shit
that
no
a championship.
I
Wait,
don't,
the
That
bubble?
bubble, that
Now,
I don't
Kevin,
like
I know
I
you
just
hate
can't
to hear
ride with
this,
that bubble.
but he still
I-
got
I
two
don't
less
like
than
it.
Kobe.
LeBron
Yep.
is trying to reach Kobe. He's trying to get 5 like Kobe.
He'll never get there.
He's trying to get 5 like Kobe. Then he go
he
rob
was-
to
he
the
was-
sunset.
He ain't gonna get there.
He was hoping that Anthony Davis can deliver him another one, but if Anthony Davis can't stay healthy, how many more seasons can LeBron deal with?
Because he know he's not gonna touch MJ with 6. So he's trying to get Kobe with 5.
And the Lakers ain't got enough money to add another true star. Because I mean, think about the rest of them cats they got on that team. It's LeBron, AD, and then who?
Exactly.
Caldwell Pope.
Nah, I mean the point guard. What's his name? Schroeder.
Schroeder.
He's not a star.
Yeah,
But
he was just a backup last year. Now all of a sudden, you know.
he was back.
who?
Right. He was backing up the young. What's his name? Young.
Backing up
In
Chris Paul
Atlanta?
last season.
Huh?
He done backed up a
Backing up
bunch
Chris
of people.
Paul last season.
Chris Paul,
Oh,
Trey
nice.
Young. Yeah,
He was in OKC.
Yeah. Yeah, he been a
Yeah.
backup journeyman.
He's
So
inconsistent.
again, who else they got? They got to go get that third star in LA. They got to. Where they gonna get him from?
There's too much money tied up in LeBron and Anthony Davis.
Thank you. Where they gonna get it from? That's the question. Where they gonna get it from? You got Montrezl Harrell out there. You playing him and you paying him and ain't playing.
Ain't even playing.
I know he right now said he should have stayed with the Clippers.
Well, what they was expecting Kuzma to turn into that third beast, but that dude he can't.
Yep, and it didn't work.
He's inconsistent.
Man, I was huge on Kuzma his first 2 years.
Who was?
And now
it
he's
looked like
looking like what they was.
he regressed.
Is that him or is that coaching?
Or is it
LeBron?
Not giving him the opportunity?
Yeah,
I would put LeBron in the coaching category because the coach should be the one to say, "Hey, you need to step back and let me handle this."
Well, I mean,
LeBron stunted a lot of growth in some teams he's been at. Remember, it's Kyrie just now saying he appreciate what LeBron did. So LeBron's like another MJ on these young players.
No, it's different.
Nah,
MJ brought the best out of the players.
Different.
He didn't run them into the ground. There's a difference.
MJ didn't do that until late when he went to the Washington Wizards. But when he was with the Bulls, he was all about, lifting his other players up around. He may have gave them hell, but he wasn't stunting nobody's growth because he knew he needed them cats to win.
And remember what he said.
I was about
he
to
wanted
say,
them to be mentally prepared once the playoffs came around. He wanted to ride them hard enough so that when the playoffs came, it was a piece of cake for them.
Right.
You got to remember, they early when Jordan wasn't winning, it was the coaches that told him, "Look, you ain't winning nothing by yourself. You got to start playing with the team."
Exactly. That Doug Collins shit didn't work. Bill
Right.
Jackson came in and said, "All right, this is what we gonna do."
But they not giving LeBron that same treatment. They let him pick the players he want to play with and everything.
And that's why I blame coaches.
Yep.
The organization.
The
organization do that.
Well, Kevin, I'm gonna need you to talk to Jeannie.
Hey, just don't talk about Kwame Brown.
I'm about to say, last verse out the Genie.
Don't talk
that
about
country
Kwame Brown.
ready to start. No.
Please don't. He'll be on your ass next.
Hey,
he's a bum.
Hey.
Kwame Brown is a bum. And I'm not talking about personal. I'm not talking about personally. I don't know him personally. I'm saying as a basketball player. You are a bust. You are a bum. You can say all you want about I'm attacking black men and all that. I'm not attacking you as a black man. I'm attacking you as a black basketball player. You are a bum.
I think his growth got stunted, man. I don't think that was on him. I don't think the kid got a fair shot, man. You can't.
Did you see that blooper tape? And then Stephen A. Smith
yeah,
said,
but you can pull bloopers out on anybody, though, man. Everybody got bloopers. Come
You
on now.
can, but
That's bogus. Then I'm not riding with Stephen A for that
come
bullshit
on
because
now.
that was elementary. That was fuck. Like, I can get a blooper reel of you shit doing some
You
shit. I mean
can, but
anybody.
I bet you I didn't drop that many passes that Kwame was trying to catch. I'm
You
saying
didn't
where
do
he's
that.
looking right at the ball. He had like
Yeah.
5 or 6 of them.
Okay, but well, it's something as simple as that is focus. You know that from basketball. So what the hell was the coaches and his teammates doing that they couldn't get him to focus on that shit? That's nothing but focus. I go through that shit with my daughter now. When she ain't catch the ball, I take her in the backyard and throw 50 passes at her and make sure she focus and catch all of them. Keep your eyes
But
on the ball. Where's the
I can
coaching at? Why,
I
what,
can
why
go
didn't
further
nobody
than
help him
that.
with that?
I can go deeper than that with Kwame. You should have took your ass to college because you wasn't a talent that should have came out of high school. Your camp should have told you that you wasn't good enough yet.
He was
And
But
that
seven
you
feet
know,
circles
tall, and you
that
can't
circles
teach that.
back around to why I asked, are there any true superstars left? Because the Kwame Browns and the
I think there is.
who's the whole damn family that a couple of them played for the
Ball
Lakers, huh?
You know the Ball family.
Yeah, the Balls.
And the youngest, that boy balling. That
a
boy out there.
young
LaMelo,
one,
LaMelo,
He out there
Charlotte,
getting.
baby. Charlotte,
he
baby.
took he took a rough road to get
Yeah.
there,
Yeah,
overseas and all that. But he clearly is the best one.
Yeah,
And
he's
It
one of
ain't
the
Madden,
best.
even it ain't even close.
but I
I
think
don't
that
think
helped
Middleton
him.
ever gonna touch the league floor again.
I
True.
think it's a few stupid. It's what do we define a superstar as now? Because I think there are some true superstars in this league. It's just a different game now.
Yeah, but to
Because
me, a superstar, you watch them and you're in awe of their game.
I watch Zion Williamson and I'm in all that kid's game, and he got some room to grow.
This is
That
what I
kid,
look at as a superstar.
I think he's gonna be a
Uh,
superstar.
a
Not
superstar.
saying he's one now. I'm not saying he's one now,
But he has potential.
but I think he's got superstar potential. Yes, sir.
Okay, you know what I look at as a superstar, and Jordan is my example. You plug them and they produce. Now, and what I mean by that is,
Now you
yes, the Doug
realize once you
Collins
said
shit was not
Jordan, once you
the
said
Doug
Jordan,
Collins shit was not
you set the bar way up here.
You can't. You're right.
right.
You can't.
The Doug
That's because
Collins
there is
shit
no
was
other.
not working, but Jordan was producing. Then when Phil Jackson came in, which is coaching, and got him to do it in a team situation, he was
Right.
still a superstar, and he started bringing other players with him. He was still putting up the numbers. Same thing Kevin Garnett was doing it everywhere he went. You just look at these players. I mean, as bad as I want to say that Chris Paul ain't really that good, he good at dictating and running the show and being a general. He is.
So, do you consider that a superstar?
I
Because
think
Chris
I'm gonna
Paul,
so.
say, I'm gonna say yeah.
I
everywhere
think
Chris
so.
Paul has taken the lead. Listen, that wasn't his fault in motherfucking Houston.
It
Nope.
wasn't.
That wasn't his fault. In
You
Houston.
know what you can look at with Chris Paul?
That was Mike
And I
D'Antoni.
just went to an NBA game, my first ever NBA game, regular season in OKC. He put on a show. Chris Paul did, and he carried that team, which was a bunch of people that they wasn't even expecting to do
Nothing.
anything.
Them
He
boys
took
was
them to the
nothing.
playoffs.
Them young boys was nothing. Yeah, he
Right.
took a whole bunch of young nothings and said, "Follow me, Bucks. I'm gonna show y'all how to goddamn play basketball and win."
And I'm not a Chris Paul fan.
I'm not a Chris Paul fan either, but I respect the hell out of what he do when you
Yep.
drop him on a team with some young players and they just follow his lead. Look what he did to Phoenix. Phoenix didn't even sniff the damn playoffs last year. And when they end up with like the second or third best fucking record in the league, and
Yep.
all they added was Chris Paul.
And
It's
and
like
now it's making me think like if Chris Paul would have went to the Lakers when they vetoed that trade,
And they
Kobe
fucked
would
that
have
trade
probably
up.
had about 7 or 8
They would have had
championships.
Yeah.
yes. That no doubt about that. That was all league bullshit right there. Yeah, they shitted on the Lakers for that one.
Now,
Yep.
fellas, switching gears real quick, I want to talk some football. not necessarily about our teams, but I'm gonna go to a couple teams. First, I'm gonna start with Jacksonville because
Hold on, hold on. Before you do that, football question I just saw before we started today. Russell Wilson has told Seattle, we must get Julio. We must get Julio.
they won't get Julio.
They don't need Julio. You
Do
got
you not
You got
realize
DK Metcalf.
you
Yeah.
got a younger Julio already on your damn squad?
Yeah.
Is this Russell
Yeah.
trying to flex his muscle? Is this him
Russell
trying to dictate?
Russell Wilson
been
should
doing
shut
that
up
for the
and play
last 2
quarterback right now. That's what
years.
Yep.
Russell Wilson needs to do.
He's been trying to do that for the last 2 years, man, trying to tell the front office, well, let me tell you something, what you don't do to them goddamn NFL owners, those billionaires. Try to tell them what to do. They made their billions long before you came in the motherfucking picture. Play
Right.
your goddamn role.
You know
If
what
he-
he need? Russell clearly don't understand what he need. He need a motherfucking tight end and a damn running back. You got 2 star-ass receivers.
Hello.
What the hell you want a broken up-ass Julio Jones for?
With a high-ass contract that ain't going to let them address any of your real needs.
Mm-hmm.
Because he ain't going to renegotiate at all.
That's just that, you know. Listen. Sierra done pumped that boy's head up so much
Yep.
that he think he just can do whatever, say whatever, and do no wrong.
He think he really is black now.
I mean, Russ is well. No, they gonna show him. They gonna show him that he is exactly that, and tell him to shut the fuck up and play. Or the NFL, what they say it stands for, not for long, because they will move on from your ass.
Yeah,
Think about it.
mean,
Think about it.
he
The
was
reigning
almost in
think about
Chicago.
this. The reigning MVP ain't getting no new contract. The Packers just said you gonna play with what you got.
They not, man. They don't.
If
play that
he
shit
ain't
in
got
the
no
NFL.
pull,
They
Russell
don't-
Wilson
they
ain't
don't
got no
play that
pull.
shit.
That's my
They
next
don't play.
question. Aaron in Green Bay or out of Green Bay? What you say?
Who
He'll be in Green
cares?
Bay. He'll be in Green Bay.
He's gonna stay there and play, but my thing is, who cares? We've seen this show in the NFL before. Shit, did anybody ever think Joe Montana was gonna lead the 49ers till they told him, peace the fuck out? Did anybody think Brett Favre was ever gonna leave Green Bay till they told him, we tired of playing with you? They didn't
And
give a
those
fuck
two
that he went to
examples,
the team
that's the
in
perfect
the
two
same damn
examples.
division.
It's when the owners are tired of you, not when you tired of the
Yeah,
team.
they like, dude, you can go, you can kick rocks. We will move. Aaron Rodgers got his spot because they got tired of Brett Favre's shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you
And
think
now
he's
he's
the
getting
last
Brett
person.
Favre.
He's the
And now-
last
and
person
now-
that should be talking.
And now he acting like right now he acting like Brett Favre. Like, dude, you can
Yeah.
kick rock. You can go. That is the end.
Yeah.
They will let your ass go. You can go play wherever the hell you want to play. When we say we ready for you to go play somewhere else.
I think these quarterbacks with this, you know, where they way up there. What's Aaron Rodgers? He's 37, 38.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Mhm.
nothing wrong with them drafting a quarterback that's maybe not ready to step in, but he can learn. You
They
know,
did
and
it-
he,
he
It's
did
the
it for
same
3 years.
position that he
hurt.
was in.
Same thing.
He was
Man.
holding the clipboard for Favre. It's the
right.
exact same
For
thing.
3 years. For 3 years.
The
He-
problem
like, he-
is you got
He
these
forgot
agents,
about that shit.
you got these agents telling them, man, you could be the next Tom Brady. You can play until you in your 40s. And they believe that
Maybe.
shit.
Maybe. I think
They put a superstar team around Tom Brady. Come on.
And
Oh,
they
yeah,
had
no,
that
they
blueprint
did.
to beat the Chiefs.
well,
Didn't
they, Kevin?
Here he goes trying to get the Raiders credit again.
Who won that game? We did. And all the games y'all lost, who won the game? We did.
The offensive line injuries.
No,
all that
I'm not
was.
talking about the Super Bowl. I'm talking about when y'all was full strength. Week 7, we won that game. That was the blueprint right there. Not saying that we were better than the Chiefs. All we did was lay the blueprint. If you hit the bully in the mouth, they will fall. And think
We
about
made
this,
it
Kevin.
all the way to the damn Super Bowl. Week 7 Raiders
No, but
game
no,
didn't have
let me
shit.
finish now. Let me finish.
Nah.
After that game, y'all had some close games, win or loss, every single
We
week
didn't
because
give a fuck.
because
We didn't
there
give a
were
fuck.
teams will get up for you. You were the reigning champs. Teams got up for you. It wasn't like you didn't play to your potential. Come on now.
1
This is the
point,
NFL.
1 point or 10 points in the NFL is still 1 win.
See, this
Yeah.
is what happens when your team goes from Figure to Teddy Ruxpin. You got to excuse the Raiders. You got to excuse them. Let's talk about these Eagles. Are they flying yet?
No,
Or
no,
they still
I don't
dead?
want to talk about the Eagles yet. I want to talk about the Jaguars. Tim Tebow, do you really think this comeback is for real and as a tight end?
Yes,
I
I
don't.
believe it's real.
And while y'all think about it, I want to piggyback off of Brandon Jacobs too.
I believe it's real. Listen, I believe the comeback is real as a tight end. Does that mean he gonna be any fucking good or do anything? No. But I believe it's real. I think he's wholeheartedly going. It's his boy, Urban Meyer, man. I mean, he gonna go out there and go hard. He gonna try, but that don't mean he gonna do shit.
You know what? He would have been better off just saying that Tim Tebow is gonna be like the dude in New Orleans. The one that was
Hey, Taysom
he was,
Hill.
Yeah.
yeah. He would have. That's Tebow's best role. That's the best role for him.
But he
He's
did
just
that.
a
Hill can at
football
least throw
player.
the
He did
ball.
that when he was in Denver.
He's
Taysom Hill
just
can
a
at least throw the
football
ball.
player.
Yeah,
He
Taysom
don't
Hill
have
can
a
at least throw the ball.
He can't play a specific role. He's just a football player.
Let
To
me
say
break it
you're
down
gonna
to
come
you.
in and he's gonna play tight end, come on.
Here's what's going to happen. He's going to catch a 2-yard swing pass, and he's going to get lit
And-
the fuck up.
He ain't even gonna have to catch a pass. When one of them linebackers come blitzing around that corner and he's supposed to block that goddamn linebacker and he get knocked on his ass, that's when he gonna realize this tight end shit ain't no joke. Or one of them defensive ends. Yeah.
Right. You're right. When he missed that block and
he
this
can get his
star
quarterback
quarterback
smacked,
that they just
get
drafted
smashed.
gets murdered,
Yeah.
then
we gonna see
then
about
they're
that
gonna be
tight
looking
end.
at, you know what? Maybe we was wrong about Urban Meyer.
And that's why I bring up Brandon Jacobs. This
I
is
mean,
a
he said if
former running
Tebow
back.
can do it, why can't he do it?
Now, he's not just switching offensive positions. He's going to defense.
And the boy is big enough to do it. But the difference is Tim Tebow loved Jesus.
Yeah,
Brandon
if the right
Jacobs
person
ain't
come
never-
around that corner and hit him, he going to take him to Jesus.
No, listen
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Tim Tebow loved Jesus, and he's an easy sell. So whether Urban Meyer was going to do it, if Tim Tebow said he wanted to do it, somebody may have been willing to give him a chance. The thing is, ain't nobody going to give Brandon Jacobs a chance.
True.
I'm just saying.
You know,
Ain't nobody going to give Brandon Jacobs a chance.
I
They're
just
not gonna
don't
give him
understand
opportunity.
why all of a sudden, we know his love for Urban Meyer. It took you a trial in baseball and everything to decide you're gonna switch to tight end.
Hey.
Come on now.
Now, remember when he was with the Eagles, the thing was, everybody was saying, you need to go to tight end. You need to go to tight end. And he didn't want to do it. So
Right.
What's changed? Is it
Coach.
just Urban Meyer?
Yeah, it's Urban Meyer. He's
Yeah,
going
it's
down to
Urban.
Urban.
It's Urban Meyer.
100% Urban Meyer. That's his boy.
Yep.
This help Urban
Urban.
sell tickets. This is a money grab for the Jags.
And Urban told him, I can't in good conscience bring you on as a quarterback. Urban Meyer, I'm sure, told him that and was honest. That ship doesn't sell. But
Okay.
you can always you come do something else.
Tebow ain't selling no damn tickets.
This is gonna sell tickets.
Lawrence is selling the damn tickets.
Well, he's selling tickets, but it's Tim fucking Tebow back in Florida with his coach. Don't think for a second that ain't gonna bring some of them old
That's
Florida
gonna
Gators
bring fans
out.
like crazy.
Coming to Jacksonville. Why? If he makes that roster, watch how many fucking Tebow jerseys you see in them Jacksonville Jaguar games, buddy. Oh yes, yes sir. He is going to sell tickets.
Trevor Lawrence is selling the damn tickets.
I get it.
Yeah, he's
And
gonna sell the same.
people been wanting Trevor Lawrence for 3 years.
Wait,
If he could have came out of college back when he took Mizzou's eventual quarterback that didn't even make the NFL,
Man.
what's his name, Bryant? The one that got mad and left because Lawrence took his job and he went to Missouri.
And didn't do shit there.
Right,
Nothing.
didn't do nothing.
Okay, so Jacksonville goes 3-14. Then what? because you know that's what they're going to do.
It ain't gonna be Tim Tebow's fault if he let him freeze it. Shit, ain't nothing gonna happen.
It's gonna
Nothing.
be Urban Meyer's fault. Because they gonna say that quarterback was a can't miss.
All right,
So
now
what
let's
the
talk.
hell
Let's
was he
talk about
doing?
them Eagles. Let's talk about them Eagles.
For what?
What they gonna do? No, this is just for Nelson. What they gonna do?
Nothing.
What do you mean for
Same.
what?
I mean, 'cause
I'm
I didn't
glad
even
that
know.
they, you know what? I'm glad that they disrespecting them in the NFC East
Y'all
and
still
saying
paying
them
Deshaun Jackson?
them bum ass Washington, whatever they are, and them bum ass Dallas Cowboys are the favorites to win the division. This dude is they finally picked a receiver that everybody said, instead of trying to think all hard and dig deep and outsmart everybody, they went and got a receiver that paid the cost already. And he's a teammate of the quarterback that we have right now. So they're gonna have a connection. Now maybe
Okay.
this other boy Rager can actually be something. I'm glad they wasn't stupid enough to go after Julio Jones, because we don't have a good pass with picking these players that are old like that, you know,
Let
that
me
are
ask you.
fragile and all of that.
So do you think Jalen Hurts is the answer for Philadelphia? You think Jalen Hurts is it? Did they make the right decision running Wentz out of there and going with Jalen Hurts?
I think so. Because if you look, just like you just said, regression. This dude regressed.
He did. Carson Wentz
He
did
was
regress.
saying, you know how they made the joke about the quarterback for the Jets that eventually got traded? What's his name? That
Sam
was
Darnold.
supposed to be a star quarterback, and
Sam
they
Darnold.
teased him about saying he was seeing ghosts.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like with Wentz. I was looking at an old game of Wentz back in 2017, 2018. He throwing the ball to receivers like crazy and his tight end. Now you look at him this past season, he can't throw a ball to the receiver. He act like he don't know how. And you know, you can blame the receivers, oh, they can't get open. They couldn't get open. But why
Okay.
is it that when Hurts came in, all of a sudden they getting open?
So
All
Nelson,
of a sudden they, you know, when you losing, you gotta take some chances, you know.
okay, Nelson. Several years back when they won the Super Bowl, who was the starting quarterback for the Eagles?
Wentz,
Let me ask you this: do you think that he earned?
Nick Foles won the Super Bowl.
Nick
That's what
Foles
that's what I
won
was
it.
getting ready to go with it.
Nick Foles won it, but I think Wentz would have. Y'all got to remember, Wentz took them to 14-2.
He was on his way to
So
an
he
MVP season.
was good.
He was on
But
his way to an
if
MVP
you
season.
look at the Wentz of that time and you look at the Wentz of the past couple seasons, it's two different quarterbacks. It's not even hard to see. You know, I can understand you being a little gun shy about running because you messed your knee up. I get that. But when it's just wide open and you can run for the first down and you don't do it because you're trying to force it to a tight end that's triple covered. I mean, come on, it's quarterbacks out there running and then they slide before a person get within 3 feet of. He's completely just gun shy. He's forcing the ball. He just led he led in interceptions. And remember, we had a top running back. We had a top 10 running back this past year. So you didn't need to force nothing. You shouldn't have been leading the interception. You know, he missing passes. He's really fell off compared to what he was.
All right,
I don't even know what happened except to pinpoint that injury.
all right, fellas.
That
We
when
short
he
on time,
messed up
so
his leg,
I was gonna say
you
we
know,
short on
and
time, so
okay.
I want to jump over to the Chiefs. You know, Tony first. I pretty much know what Kevin's gonna say, but I want to hear what's logical, not what's fantasy first. Um,
That's that bullshit.
Mahomes said that he believes that they have a good shot of going 20-0.
No, I mean that's what he's supposed to say. I mean,
Really though.
you go out the season every year and you say we can win all these motherfuckers, but I mean that's what he's supposed to
Yeah,
say.
but this is right after season after saying, "Yeah, we gonna run it back."
Well, I
When you
mean,
open your
hey,
mouth like that,
the kid has supreme confidence in his talent. He has supreme confidence in his coach and his teammates. Now, whether that's realistic or not, no, it's not realistic. Of course not. But ain't nobody on that team go not back him up on that. And they not, they are in a unique situation of having a generational quarterback. I mean, the boys got the bravado of Joe Namath, the arm of Warren Moon, and the confidence of he's just a bad boy. It just is what it is. So I mean he can come out every year and say we go undefeated and motherfuckers will think about it. Now is it realistic? No, no, I don't believe it's realistic.
and see,
But
that's why I said I wanted
I
the
don't see nothing
logical
wrong
answer
with him saying, yeah,
because you answered it the way most logical people would. Kevin would have said, "Yeah, they're
yeah.
going undefeated."
No, that's not gonna happen. They got too many tough games this year on the schedule. I think they got one of the top 10 toughest schedules. It might have been top 5 toughest schedules this
Man,
year.
I mean, they open up against the Browns. That ain't no
You
joke
know,
anymore.
well, I can give two fuck about the
And they
Browns.
playing 17 games this year, ain't they?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Well,
17. That's
So
why he's
now
saying
it's what?
20 and
It's
0.
21. Is it
You would 20. It'd be 20.
It'll be
20?
20.
well,
It'd be 19
16
last
But
week.
games
that
we
means
play the Eagles.
that means he would have that one bye because remember still only
Right.
one bye.
Yeah.
We got 2 buys. We play the Eagles, so they don't. They ain't worried about them.
Whatever.
Hey,
They better.
you know how to
Okay.
get at me.
Okay. Before we run out of time, since the Eagles are on the Chiefs' schedule, can I get a wager from y'all?
Hey, I'm all about bottles. I'm all about bottles.
Are we talking
We can
point
go
spread?
bottle.
Are we talking about straight up win? What's up?
I ain't got to bet Tony. I'm talking to Nelson. I'm all about bottles.
I'm talking to you.
Hey, I got my team. You name the bottle. I got my team. I even put points on it. We gonna beat y'all ass by 10
Oh, ooh. Are you gonna take
I'll
that, Nelson?
take that, man.
Where is the game?
I'll take that.
in Kansas City.
No, that game is in Philly.
No, it's gonna be like Kansas City. Gonna be so much red there is what I'm
That
saying.
game's in Philly, okay?
And
But
you're gonna see
here's-
a lot of cheap shirts, a lot of uniforms there, a lot of jerseys.
Watch this, Nelson. Watch this. I'll bet you, Kevin, that we'll beat you in Kansas City.
See, you
I
get one
take
time.
I
Tony,
take that bet.
Tony said
I'll
he'll take that bet.
Yeah, you can give me that all day long. I don't
All
care
right.
how you want it. Points, spread, it don't
All right,
matter to me.
so because we got like less
I'm,
than a
I'm
minute.
pretty
Here,
sure we're gonna split again.
I got a bottle and I got the Chiefs by 10.
And I'm taking that bet. And I want a nice bottle of Hennessy Black, okay?
Okay, we raise hey, if we raise the stakes,
What you want,
we'll raise the motherfucking stakes.
What you want? You just said it.
Yeah, what you want?
I gotta
Okay.
print this on the
So, okay, you're right. When the Chiefs win by 11,
Whatever.
I'm gonna look at you. When we win 21-10, I'm gonna say, "Hey, Neil, where's my Uncle Nearest at? Cause I'm thirsty." Exactly.
That's fine.
And so, Rich, I assume you and Tony, y'all, we'll figure out what y'all gonna do.
You know what? I was gonna say that y'all already know my drink of choice, but what he was drinking sounded pretty good, so I'll take that from him.
Yeah,
That did sound good.
that Appleton is good though. That's some good ass rum.
Hey,
Especially
what
if
you can do is
I got confidence in my squad because we done did it already.
well, see, and you see my confidence. I put points with it because last time we played the Eagles, they got destroyed.
Hey, you know what?
oh my God.
You should bet me. You should say that you beat us.
Oh
by
my
10.
God, Tay.
Remember, we already got our bet about y'all not getting 10 wins and making the playoffs. Y'all consistently paid me on that. Remember, you still owe me a 6-pack, bro.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is
remember, when we do the live remote later on this year, that's when I'm gonna make it up for you. So
I know, I'm just give me a hard time. Let you know your team still has you in what? The black hole.
Tell you, if you save $1 every other day starting tomorrow, you'll be able to get my Hennessy Black, okay? by game Sunday. Just $1 every other day. You don't even have to save the $1 every day, just every other day.
Okay. Okay. I see. All right. I'm glad. You know what? Well, I'm gonna pull the calendar up. I'm gonna see what day they play on. But we watching that motherfucking game together.
I want in on some of this action. Did we play the Eagles?
Yeah,
of course we play y'all.
Yeah. See, hey, clearly Richard already been drinking.
This is AFC West year.
Hey, what I want to know is, do we play y'all in Vegas or in Philly?
We play y'all October 10th, I believe.
October 3rd.
October 3rd?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Let me know if you work that day.
I won't work.
Okay. Nigga, I'm bringing breakfast to your house.
I'll be ready.
As my team gets your ass.
I will be ready. That'll be the first time that I'm happy that they televising the Chiefs game on TV.
Me and Nell, I said, Uncle Nearest, he said he wants Hennessy Black. 10-point, Chiefs go win by. Now it's on you and Richard for the KC Oakland, but y'all need to pick which game. Or y'all going to series.
It don't make me listen. You can have both games, but it don't matter to me. The Chiefs gonna beat the Raiders both games this year.
Oh, you feeling lucky then? Okay, all right, we going with both games because I'm sure we'll at least split again.
I'm saying both games, period. And a bottle of your choice, it don't matter to me. Since you buying, I want some Don Julio.
Ooh. Boy.
You talk about trying to save some money.
Blanco.
I get you a pint.
I want that Blanco, that clear Don Julio. That's what I want. We win 2 games. I earned that.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take that. And normally I would go with my Crown Special Reserve, but I'm gonna go with that apple stuff you got there right now. That sound good.
My pleasure. My pleasure, my brother. My pleasure. Absolutely.
Because we gonna split, and then on that following Tuesday we gonna have a show, and I'm gonna call you out just like Nelson did last time he was.
I don't know why he's calling everybody out. His name.
Yeah.
His name is Simone.
We didn't have
I don't even know why he's calling anybody.
Now
that punk ass Deontay Wilder that everybody like.
Nelson, don't.
Yeah, we got to. Yeah, we do need to give. Listen,
Vegas.
Yeah,
Vegas.
We need to get back on. But when is that punk ass fight?
Yeah, we need to talk about that fight.
No, we need to talk about this Mayweather bullshit this weekend because he done got on my fucking nerves.
I'm sick of them.
It's a cash grab. That's all.
Yeah, it's nothing but a money maker.
It's a cash.
Who is he fighting?
One of them YouTube boys.
Yeah, Logan Paul.
I'm not. Is it Logan Paul or Paul Paul? No, what's it? Logan Paul and Jake Paul. I don't even. I have no idea.
Here's
Jake Paul.
He's fighting Logan Paul. Jake Paul just signed to fight former UFC fighter Tyrone Woodley.
Yep.
Like,
and he gonna get killed.
These white boys about to get up a bunch of niggas just making money laugh.
I mean, yeah, they let him knock out Nate Robinson, so now he feel like he's something.
Yeah. A dude that, oh my God. That ain't even real boxing.
I'm not interested in it. I'll watch it, but I'm not paying for it.
Celebrity boxing gone bad is what doesn't happen.
I'm so sick of it, like, because there's real fights out here to be made. There are real fighters that need to be fighting each other. When Earl Spence get tired of running and face Crawford, I'll be happy.
At least we agree on that. We need to get Chris on here so that me and him can do battle, so I can tell him how his boy is really the running man.
Earl Spence is the running man reincarnated. He ran his ass up out of that Lamborghini because he flipped his ass over.
All right, let's
make sure.
Let's start to close it up. Let's start to close it up. What are our closing thoughts here? Oh, before we do close it up, before I forget, Tony, congratulations to your daughter. That's good stuff right there.
Appreciate
You
that.
get to
Appreciate that.
celebrate.
Appreciate that.
Congrats.
Appreciate that.
Congrats.
Once we get a date on when Wilder's fight go be or whatever, we'll do a boxing episode and we'll
Yes,
try.
we
Y'all
need to
definitely
do a
come back.
whole
We'll try to
episode
get
on
Chris
boxing.
too.
Because I truly and honestly believe there are some wonderful, wonderful fights out here to be made. I wish they take it back to the days of ABC Wild World of Sports on Saturday morning where
Yep.
nobody dodged no motherfucking body.
Yep. Nobody.
Nobody. Can we get back to that, please? That's
Man.
all I'm asking. Please.
Unfortunately, we will not be able to because it's all about a cash grab now.
How about that
it's
TV money?
fact.
All right, before we got here, everybody starting with Tony going around closing thoughts on anything
Listen.
sports wise.
I mean, that's I just said mine. I wish the sport of boxing would get back to what it's supposed to be about, the best fighting the best, not the best fighting whoever they choose. It's too many champions out here. These belts is all over the place, and they don't want to fight each other because everybody's worried about keeping some O or some bullshit. Let's just bang it out in the ring, and then that's how you find out who the baddest men on the planet are. Weight class for weight class, pound for pound. And watch out for that boy Telefimo Lopez. He's the truth.
Okay, Nelson, you up?
Shout out to Naomi Osaka for telling the French Open, fuck y'all.
Word.
And I'm the #1 tennis player in the world, women's tennis player. If I say I don't want to talk to the media because I have a mental issue with dealing with them, then fuck y'all, and I'll take my money with me. Period.
Word.
Proud of her. Shout out to her.
Word.
All right, Richard.
All right, it's still early for football, but I'm glad to hear the Eagles are on our schedule. The Chiefs are always on our schedule. So I just want to say to Nelson, Tony, and Kevin, fuck you, and fuck you. Because we coming. We coming. And this no more bullshit because the fans are restless in Vegas and in Oakland. We paying $100 million to a coach that has been average at best. And I don't care how much money you
That
pay, it don't go
motherfucker
against
ain't
the cap.
even Chucky no more. He chunky now.
Look, as far as I'm concerned, it don't go against the cap. You got to pay him one way or the other. This is a put up or shut up year.
Yeah.
And with a 17-game season, that gives you one extra game to try to get your way to the playoffs. We done gone 6-3, 6-4, and both seasons just slid all the way down. So we got the potential. It's there. We just need to do something with it. You start off 6-3, you better finish 10 and whatever. Don't finish 8-8, or in this case, it'll be 8-9 if with the extra game season. We got to do work. And offensively, we're a top 10, top 15 offense. I just need that defense. Just play like a top 25 defense. That's all I need him to do.
Damn.
Is this a parting shot or a dear John letter to Mark Davis?
Dear John.
It's a little bit of both.
Obviously.
Bro, I got liquor on it now.
It's the Lord's Prayer.
It's
the Lord's
Prayer. The past. Hey, Lil Wild Zane ain't walking through that door.
All right, Kevin, go ahead.
All right, my party shot is gonna be quick, simple, and easy. The Knicks are in the playoffs. I'm happy.
Oh my God.
No.
They going home tonight.
Oh, you know how long it's been?
Unfortunately, they get one more night because they're not playing tonight.
Oh,
All jokes aside, though, Tibbs' defense made them a better team. We still need better players. Cause drafting sucks. RJ Barrett is not that guy. We need a shooter. Tell Randolph off if he don't leave us. So I'm enjoying this one season because next season we could be back where we was 2 years ago.
It's the fucking Knicks.
if your boy get a right hand, maybe y'all could make it to the next round.
Go
That's
left.
nothing
Go
but left.
left. Go left. 'Cause that's
Go
all
left.
them boys do.
Man, and I'm just like, hey, we skirted in there. COVID did some good for us. We slid right on in. Next season, probably not. So I'm gonna take this year for what it is. I won my NBA championship.
Oh my God.
All right, with that, I want to thank you, Tony. Thank you, Nelson. Appreciate y'all. As always, everybody listening out there, like, share, subscribe, stay positive, stay blessed. Kevin, take us on out of here.
As usual, for the two niggas to my left, in the home of the Chiefs.
Yes.
I'll at you.
Later, everybody.